obviously in the offseason there was a lot of talk about, Tua. Is he going to be able to throw the ball to those guys and, things like that. But he also comes from a winning culture. I feel like you guys have a lot of people that come from a winning culture as far as college, the Clemsons, Ohio States, the Bamas. And so I'm sure, he's heard, the negative, noise before just coming up, and he's played with great players. So he knows how to obviously get the ball to him. Like he played with Judy, Smitty, Ruggs. Like he played with all these different guys, and now he's with Waddle again, obviously. But what was it like, being in the locker room with Tua, with Tariq, and obviously having all the outside noise just solely focused on them, and it wasn't positive. What was that like?
Yeah, I'll say this about Tua, man. He was one of those guys he heard it, but he didn't look at it like, oh my God, they're talking about me. It was like, all right, bet, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So I just remember like his development over the years when he first came in and all that tanking for Tua, that was all for him. So the expectations for him was just like through the roof already. And the guy just put his head down and worked. No matter what happened, he worked. He just truly just tried to get better in every aspect of his game. If you was around him, you really admired that. Like, he didn't care what nobody said or what any blog or media had to say. He truly knew, like, I'm putting in the work and it's going to work out for me. That's all I know. I'm just going to keep working and working. And even, this year we got, Hill. To me, it was kind of like amazing. Like, how are you going to say something when they haven't even stepped on the field together yet? Like, you can't judge or do whatever, man. I was just so happy for him because it was like, after all that's been said, you still do your thing. Like, I truly appreciate that. And when he come into that locker room, his head is high. He's ready to lead. And he's not afraid of, I messed up. That is very hard to say in a room in the NFL locker room. I messed up. It's my fault. And I truly appreciate how he just went about his business on the field, off the field, his family. Everything he done was just in the right way. That's all he knew. He didn't let anything change him. He didn't care what anybody had to say. He just worked and worked.
He's done everything the right way. He gets out into the field early. He does a lot of like preparation and things that go into his game. Was there ever a time where he just might have been like out of character, not out of character in a bad way, but in a way to where it's just like he just let all of his like emotion out, and it was like all right, Tua, like it was just something different to see that you saw from him.
But every game, he didn't have his best game, which anybody that knows, quarterback is probably one of the hardest positions to play. So you're not going to be perfect every game. In this particular game, he just didn't play well, which is fine. But to see him like come up to the huddle, he stood there and he took it like a man of like, I didn't play great. Y'all expect me to play well. I didn't play great. It's not my fault because we knew it's not just his fault. But he took it as like, I'm the leader. Y'all expect me to do this and I didn't do it. I apologize for that. For me, it was like, that is I can't even call him a young man. That is a grown man right there. Like, he's truly, this is his team and we all behind him for that. That was like the most recent moment. He was always just been that guy, man. He's going to do whatever it takes for the team just to win, to push the guys around him. That's why we all love him. That's why he's our number one quarterback.